Episode 46 opens with Eunjung waking up and telling Hana he dreams of his mother hugging him tightly. Myungji notices Yojin's emotional reaction and privately observes Yojin's unusual sensitivity towards Eunjung, speculating that this heightened sensitivity will accelerate her own understanding of Yojin's overly attached attitude towards Eunjung. Myungji then directly questions Hana about her continued intention to raise Eunjung. Hana firmly states her commitment to raising Eunjung. Myungji counters by stating that Yojin definitely does not want Hana to raising Eunjung and becoming a single mother, emphasizing that Eunjung isn't even Hana's child, and that Hana should relinquish him. Hana quickly restores that Yojin actually likes Eunjung and even helped her through the adoption process. Meanwhile, Hana receives a call from Amira, who promises to send evidence that will prevent Jisuk from exploiting Hyesung's upcoming tour. However, Jisuk, anticipating this move, contacts Hasan to intercept Amira and prevent evidence from reaching Hana. Separately, Jingu overhears Hana's phone conversation with Eunjung. In the conversation, Hana asks Eunjung to thank Bangwoo for making him snacks and then asks if he is alone at home without Bangwoo. Jingu recalls Bangwoo saying she wouldn't be at Yojin's house at that day, making Hana's question suspicious. He finds it odd, believing Hana would refer to Bangwoo as a guest if she were only visiting. Jingu remembers seeing Bangwoo at Yojin's house the day Yojin fainted, and also finding Bangwoo's glove there on another occasion. He contacts Bangwoo and asks her whereabouts, but she denies being at Yojin's house. Jingu immediately goes to Yojin's house. Eunjung answers the door, and Jingu quietly asks him to remain silent so the others inside won't know he is there. He then overhears Myungji giving orders to Bangwoo in a manner that sounds like a master instructing a servant. Jingu enters the kitchen, calls Bangwoo lover, and asks if she works there. Bangwoo claims she only just started working at Yojin's house that day. Jingu angrily demands that Bangwoo come with him. Ignoring Myungji's attempts to intervene, he apologizes to Eunjung for shouting. Bangwoo apologizes to Jingu for not telling him she was working at Yojin's house, initially claiming she hadn't been working there long. Jingu says he'll confirm this with Seo. First, to be honest, Bangwoo reveals his work at Yojin's house for 2 years. This deeply saddened Jingu. He reflects on the 2 years he ate at Yojin's house, always commenting on how similar the food tastes to Bangwoo's cooking. Without even realizing Bangwoo was the cook, he feels like a terrible son. Bangwoo explained that she chose to work there and initially felt it wasn't difficult. Jingu challenges this, pointing out Myungji's harsh treatment of her. He angrily accuses Myungji of looking down on Bangwoo because of this. Bangwoo admits to enduring Myungji's bad temper, explaining that she enjoys working there because Yojin appreciates her cooking, making her feel proud and happy. She felt she could repay Yojin's past kindness by working for her and making her happy. Bangwoo pleads with Jingu not to be too upset, expressing gratitude to Yojin for enabling her to live with Jingu all these years. Jingu, however, insists this ends today, declaring it her last day working there. He emphasizes her aging joints and insists she deserves to stop working as a servant for anyone. Jingu declares he will repay Yojin's kindness and will continue to do so. Seeing Jingu's distress, Bangwoo agrees to quit and asks him to stop making a fuss. Taeyang contacts Jingu, and before he meets her, Bangwoo asks him not to be angry with Seong, as Seong has no involved in her decision to work at Yojin's house. When Jingu arrives at the company, Seong asks if he is very angry. Jingu counters by asking if Seong felt nothing seeing Bangwoo working as a servant. Seong admits to feeling bad and uncomfortable seeing Bangwoo in that role, but insists Bangwoo truly wanted the job and she simply followed Yojin and Bangwoo's decision. Jingu expresses his incomprehension, highlighting the family connection between Bangwoo and Seong as future and questioning how they could allow this situation. He points out the strange fact that he never saw Bangwoo during his visit to Yojin's house. Seong becomes annoyed, feeling interrogated, but Jingu insists he's just asking for information. Seong confesses that Bangwoo hid in the utility room every time Jingu visited. Jin-goo's anger explodes, knowing how cold the utility room is. Seong expresses understanding but urges him to let it go. Jin-goo refuses, having witnessed Myung-ji's treatment of Bang-woo firsthand. Seong then asks what Jin-goo wants, to confirm Yeojin or cancel their wedding? Jin-goo questions why she keeps bringing up canceling the wedding. Seong explains her curiosity, and seeing Jin-goo's reaction, she suggests he is considering canceling the wedding. Jin-goo insists he won't let this go easily, prompting Seong to dismiss the situation as unimportant. This encourages Jin-goo, who asks how she could think this isn't a big deal, and asks her how she feels if Myung-ji were a servant in his house. Seong struggles to answer and changes the subject, comparing Bang-woo's situation to Jin-goo's past lies. She declares she doesn't care anymore and leaves it to Jin-goo to handle. Jin-goo presses her on whether she cares about his feelings or Bang-woo's, and Seong admits she doesn't understand their feelings as she wasn't the one who made Bang-woo a servant. The episode ends with Hana finding a drunk Jin-goo. Hana apologizes for his distress, but Jin-goo says he should be apologizing to her. He reflects on the strengths of eating food at Yeojin's house that tastes so much like Bang-woo's cooking. Realizing his own stupidity and failing as a son, he laments his mother-in-law's mistreatment of Bang-woo, Seong's silent complicity, Yeojin's feigned ignorance, and ultimately concludes that his own ignorance and inaction are the worst all. He falls asleep. Hana, with great effort, carries Jin-goo home, and she puts him to bed. She accidentally kisses him. The episode concludes with a thank you to viewers.